works. It's not the problem with
Yes,
the
that's the
express
reason why
deal. The problem
I
is the
understand.
app is not working. I know how that works. And then if it's been working for the last couple of days until today when the app is not working, that is the only problem. So
I realize how upsetting is that situation, and that I'm trying to do is just to help you. I make reservations all the time, and I know how it works, all the process. If you want to fix the inconvenience about the website or verify what's the inconvenience, I need to transfer again to Priceline,
okay,
the
fine. Then
Priceline
then I
customer
need to
service.
transfer to another department because
Yes, but
I'm
keep
not
in mind
trying to
that
give.
they are not
Trust me,
able
I'm
to
not
help
trying
you
to
with
give
that.
you a hard time. I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I'm just frustrated because I'm literally trying to go
But
run an
you need
errand,
to
and my
listen
friend
first because
is
I'm
coming to
trying to
give me a
help you. But
ride. So I'm
yes,
on
but you
somebody else's time schedule right now. So I just need to get this done so I can go run the errand while they have an opportunity to give me the ride. I don't have a lot of time right now. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand why the app's not working because I've never had this issue. I've used Priceline for at least 10 years and I've never had this problem before. So I'm just trying to get, my reservation scheduled with the discount that I can get through my phone, so I can just go ahead and schedule for my day to day. That's all I'm trying to do.
I understand. Just let me explain something about something before I transfer the call. Customer service, they are not able to book it for you or apply any discount.
Okay,
They can
at this
send
point,
the
I'm
you
gonna
know the
complain. I'm
pricing
just gonna complain. I'm
information
going to
over
complain.
the
I don't need to listen to
link there.
anything else that you have to say. I just
I'm
need
so
to go do
sorry.
what I need to
I'm so
do.
sorry.
Please stop talking. I'm putting this on my YouTube. You're giving me horrible customer service. Yeah, this is ridiculous. This is utterly ridiculous. I'm so tired of dealing with these stupid hotels. And now I'm having an issue with Priceline and everything else. I literally got scammed when I tried to rent from somebody. They were trying to get my money. I didn't give them my money, thank goodness. My mechanic friend was on the phone and overheard the conversation. He's like, "Yeah, this is not right." Yeah. So you don't keep over talking the customer. Like I literally have done customer service my whole entire life. And I'm sorry, y'all, that I haven't, recorded in a few days or whatever. But this is just, it's ridiculous. And I'm sorry, like as soon as I start recording, my nose always starts itching. But I mean, this is just ridiculous. I don't need you to explain how the express deal works. I've used Priceline. This is my fourth time being homeless. I've used Priceline for at least the last 10 years. That's why I'm VIP Platinum on Priceline. He wants to overtalk me. I'm sitting there letting him say what he has to say. I don't need you to express to me how the express deal works. I know how it works. Right now, my problem is I'm trying to extend my stay for my day. I had got up, I washed my hair. As you can see, I twisted up my hair and all that stuff because I know my hair is looking all kind of crazy. I don't care. Like, I'm literally trying to go to the grocery store and I'm tired of being at the mercy of the people, for rides and stuff like that. The person that normally gives me a ride got into a really bad car accident over 2 weeks ago. So they haven't been able to give me rides. And it's like the place that I'm at, the bus service doesn't run frequently like if I was in, a different area where you have multiple buses and stuff that come through or whatever. My resources are limited, so it's not like I can just go Lyft and Uber wherever the hell I want because then this wouldn't be an issue. So I'm literally just trying to extend my stay. Now, even when I was at the Super 8, you know, with Priceline or when I was paying through the front desk, I normally pay between $65 to $70. Well, I would say $65 to $75 a day, just depending on the day and the taxes and everything like that. But it's normally between 65 70. Like literally the last few days, it didn't happen at first, but Priceline was allowing me to use my discount. At least today is Monday, so it was my Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was able to use my Priceline with my discount, which is 10% because I'm VIP Platinum. So, so right now, I don't know why the app is not working. I've been trying to make this reservation. It's 9 o'clock. I started this process around 7:30 this morning. So my rate for today is $61. So then when I click on the express deal, when I scroll to the bottom, the express deal pops up. Now see if it works this time because it hasn't been working. I get to a certain point and then it won't let me finish my reservation. And I need to go to the grocery store. I have no food in my room. And then I did the whatever the duck thing is, so people just won't be randomly checking your searches. Like it's ridiculous. Like I'm literally at the point where I'm trying to get back to work, because this is ridiculous. Like I need to have everybody wants two pay stubs. They don't care that you actually have cash money. Like even if you're able to pay up front for like a whole year's lease. That was the problem that I had when I left Cumberland. This is the problem that I've had now. And then the dude tried to scam me through the marketplace. And thankfully he didn't get my money. So it's like to me, it's like as long as the people are able to pay their rent, I don't see what the problem is. I don't see what the problem is. And it's really expensive to stay in a hotel. It is. It's really expensive to stay in a hotel. Then again, my other issues, because I've talked about it in several other videos, Maryland don't help. And then if you're able, sorry, to officially put in an application for these housing lists and stuff like that, it takes forever. People don't normally contact you, like, because that's been an issue too. So like I said, it's just it's ridiculous. Like I just need to do the stupid reservation because I'm not paying $100 a day. Like I can't afford to pay $100 every single day. It's going to cut into my resources even quicker, and I'm not officially trying to be homeless and completely broke at the same time, you know because then that would really really suck, and then I don't have a plan B option. But this app is not working this morning. And I've used Priceline for at least 10, probably like the last 10, 12 years or so. Because, like, when I first left this area, I went to New Jersey. So, like, I was in Atlantic City. Shit, I don't even remember how long I was in Atlantic City. I was in Atlantic City for probably almost a year or close to a year. Like, but that was when I first was homeless. But I made it okay. I had gambling buddies that would look out for me. I don't care if it was just $20. If they had 20 extra dollars, they would hunt me down to make sure that they gave it to me. Like they would make sure that I had gas in my car. Like I had one, person that would come into the city every weekend. I could go eat with them at the Diamond Club because sometimes I didn't have food to eat. Like some days I just didn't have food to eat. You know, people can be so critical and judgy that it's not even funny. Like I did not ask to be placed in the position that I am. It's because of the crazy Koreans that I'm even in the situation right now that I'm having to worry about, paying my room rent when I paid my attorney. I paid her to sue these fuckers and to also fight my eviction. And obviously that did not happen. So it makes it worse. And that puts more stress on me when I even pay someone for a service while I'm in the midst of dealing with all of this crazy. And I feel like they did not do their job. I paid $500 to fight my eviction and I still got evicted. And then now I'm dealing with crap like this. The dude is trying to overtalk me. From the bank on, every single job that I've had my whole entire life has been customer service based. You know, my last interview, the lady is going to ask me, how do you deal with a difficult customer? Well, you have to listen. Sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up and just listen to the issue that the person has. And then from there, you should be able to determine what it is that you can do. Obviously, the young lady that I first talked to could not help me, so she transferred me to this person. So then what was he supposed to do? He said he was going to transfer to me to someone else, and you see he did not do that. That's why I'm like, stop talking. Like, I don't need to hear anything else. Like, so there's nothing else for you to say. Priceline, you fucked up. The last place that I was at, the fucking Indian dude, I don't know why people of Indian descent have a problem with me for some reason. Because I had an issue with the front desk manager that was at the Belmont. Okay, I've talked about that too. He did not help me. I never got no type of discount from the front desk manager that is of Indian descent or the crazy Koreans. The only way that I got some form of help with my room rent situation is because I stopped paying my rent. I just didn't know that I was supposed to put my money in escrow. I was a part time employee. So it's not fair that not only was I not offered the $600 discount that the full time employees were offered, as a part time employee, I feel I should have at least been offered a $500 discount. There was a gentleman that lived on that property that was like only paying like $750 a month when I was paying $2,600 a month. When I first went to that property, they never offered me any type of room rate discount between Sanjay, the front desk manager, Jason, the son, and the daddy, which I never had those conversations with the daddy because Jason is the general manager. And then here it is. I get scammed for my money. They tried to scam me. And then my folks that said they needed some help, I came to help. But obviously they were venting, and that wasn't exactly what was going to happen or what officially happened. So I'm sitting here still writing it out dolo, thugging it out all by myself as usual. So when the money is gone, the money is just gone. It's just I don't appreciate the horrible customer services. So I was trying to get it, like I was trying to turn my phone on, like right when, because the whole time he's over talking me. That's horrible customer service. You're not supposed to be argumentative with the customer, So if all you had to do was transfer me, I don't need to listen to anything else. You've already explained to me how the express deal works when I know how the express deal works. I don't need you to keep talking. Like, just shut up and transfer me to the next person, and then let me, because if the next person can't help me, then obviously at some point I need to talk to a supervisor or something. But whatever, I'm going to get the address because, like, I already had to contact, Dollar Tree because I had a really bad experience. Like, I've never had a horrible experience like that ever at a Dollar Tree. So now obviously I have to contact corporate for that. But like right now, I should be on the phone with, trying to see if I can get through to unemployment because I'm still dealing with that. But in the meantime, it's like I was trying to get to the store because I need to go to the grocery store. I don't have any food here in my room, and it's like I don't like to have to beg people for stuff. I don't ask for anything in general. Okay, but if I need a ride, the one person that said that they would give me a ride, it shouldn't be a problem. This is somebody that won't come to Baltimore, because it's too far. Too far. What? Driving to New York from DC is far. Driving, to North Carolina from DC is far. Like, it just don't make no sense. Like, it just don't make no sense to me. That's why I like having my own shit. And this is somebody that I literally got up out of my bed for in the middle of a damn snowstorm one time because they needed a ride to work. I didn't have them waiting 5 hours. I immediately got up out of my bed when I had Betsy. This is after my mama had passed. Okay. So I was staying with my roommate at the time. So I literally got up out of my bed in a snowstorm, went and picked them up. We sat in my car with the heat on and everything until the tow truck dude came. He towed the car and then I took him to work. Okay. So this is like my problem that I have with the people that are around that are supposed to be a friend to me. Like, if you don't reciprocate the same friendship energy in return, then that's not a friendship. If I'm the giver and all you do is take, 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 that's not a friendship. You know, that's why I don't have people around. And I don't care what people's little opinions, critiques, judgments, attitudes, or whatever. There's reasons why I don't have nobody around. Because most people don't know how to act. And most people can't handle the fact that I'm an open and honest person. I don't sugarcoat shit. I'm a realist. I'm not in the matrix. I don't live my life with rose shade glasses on my face looking out to the world. That's not who I am. That's not who I am to the fiber of my being. But this right here is some bullshit. So, Priceline, you're about to get a whole nasty little letter to corporate, and so is the Dollar Tree. You know, I already, handled the last little situation that I did. The dude should have been fired. He should not be working at the front desk. And it's funny because the crazy Koreans would never hire me to work at the front desk because they want the rat snitch that's going to tell all the business from the employees to the guests and residents, because you have actual residents, you have guests that are just passing through, and then you have the employees. So they would rather have the rat snitch that's going to steal and tell everybody business working at the front desk than, give somebody an opportunity like me, to do customer service. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. But like I said, at my last interview, the same thing. The lady's going to ask me, how do you deal with an irate customer? I'm like, you have to listen. And this is what just not happened to me. And like, with regardless what my situation is like, I'm still a paying customer. I'm still a paying customer, paying my money every single day, having to deal with shit like this. Like, as long as the app works and I can schedule my reservation through the app where I can get my 10% discount. And then I literally screenshotted it last night. Like I had just clicked on the Super Bowl last night to watch the little halftime show because I wanted to see what Usher was going to do. Then I get the little message on my phone. Yeah, see, so at 7:23 last night, I had screenshotted. It says, from eras to end zone, use code touchdown. It's in caps, touchdown. I don't know if y'all can see this. Okay, yeah, there you go. It says use the code touchdown to get 13% off. Okay, so that's what I was trying to do. It says use the touchdown to save 13% on hotel and rental car express deals up to $58. And then you must sign in, and it ends in 87 hours. And I got it on my phone. Once it popped up on my phone, that's when I did the screenshot. I'm sorry, y'all. That's just my little clothes bag that's in the background. Whatever. Anyways, so the app is not working now. I've restarted my phone. Like, I literally have rebooted my phone like probably like about 5 times at this point. And like oh, I'm sorry, y'all, my nose. I like, the spot that I'm staying at because it's comfy, it's clean, the people are nice. Unlike unlike the spot that I was at where all of my business got plastered on the fucking internet. The property manager there is a trip. And she literally talks about people while they're in the laundry room washing their clothes and stuff. Sorry, y'all. I'm putting some coconut oil on my nose. I don't want to do that in your face because it's kind of gross. But this dry heat and this cold. Ooh, shit. Hold on. And then the coconut oil melts real fast. Once you start using it, it's just sometimes I gotta stick the coconut oil in my nose because You know how your nose gets crusty and dry from, like I don't have a humidifier, obviously, in a hotel room. Hold on, y'all. Let me do my other side of my nose. But yeah, this is just ridiculous. And it's like, I wanted to record yesterday, but then it's like overcast out because it was partly cloudy. I mean, because normally I get pretty good sunlight in the room that I'm in, but this week, this was the week of the anniversary of my mom's passing. So I didn't feel like recording. And I'm trying to handle other stuff too at the same time, which I talk about all the time. Excuse me, y'all. So I just don't appreciate having to go through stuff like this because I pay my money, and it's not even the people at the hotel or um I don't know. I don't like receiving bad customer service. I really don't. Cuz like when I'm working and I have a regular steady income coming in or whatever, things might mildly annoy me, but when I'm literally in survival mode, it really has me in my feelings when I receive, sorry, bad customer service. It just does. So that's why, it's like this whole thing with my YouTube, it started off with documenting the mistreatment from the crazy Koreans. But then it went from kind of like consumer reporting in a sense, it feels like, because y'all know the issue that I had with the Super 8. And then it's like even this the stuff that's still been happening. Like I haven't talked about it. I have not gone into no details about what happened with the U-Haul situation with the girl. Obviously, I had to pay the money. I had to pay the money when I said, please don't place me in a position where I have to pay the money. And that's exactly what the fuck happened. But I didn't talk about it. And then, my former coworker, the girl called me literally like 2 weeks ago, and I told her I was going to talk about it. I just didn't get around to talking about it because it's like I kind of really didn't even want to. I prayed on it. I did because for whatever reason, as you can see, there's nothing wrong with me. You're worried about my health and well being and all that stuff. Okay, fine, whatever. That's on you. Technically, the stuff that you're doing is not right. It's not right and it's technically illegal, but I mean, it's no different from what other people had done. Fine, whatever. You're worried about what I'm doing. I'm not worried about you. I'm not thinking about you. I'm still trying to move forward and focus on the things that I need to focus on for myself. That's it. Like, I don't have any reason to be bothered with anything, you know, from that time and space, which was just a few months ago, because that's why I hired my attorney to handle all of that type of stuff. After that, once I got evicted from the Belmont and all that stuff, I don't have to deal with you. And I told the girl, because she called me to apologize. hmm She called me to apologize. And like I said, it's like, I probably just need to just go ahead and do a video about it. Because I told her, I said, I'm not even mad no more. I'm not, because it takes a lot of effort and energy to be upset. You cannot control the actions of another person. You cannot control what people say out of their mouth about you, whether it's wrong, right, or indifferent. People have free will to do what they want. And if they want to be an asshole, they're just going to be an asshole. That doesn't mean that you lower yourself to their level and you be an asshole in return. Like, you just don't do that. Like, if you have some common sense, then you just don't do that. And it's like, I don't have time for it. Like, I have so many other things, that's always, trying to grab my attention, that I have my own personal stuff that I need to worry about and focus on at this point. Like, I just need to be able to use my apps when I need to be able to use my apps. When I interact with my folks, you know, personally, professionally, in a sense, or whatever, I just need stuff to go smoothly so I can go on about my day. Like the app, The app is literally not working. So the two people that I had on the phone, it was a young lady. She was nice. She transferred me to this dude. This dude obviously was being a butthole. So that's why I just hung up on him. But I was trying to get my phone. Like sometimes it takes a minute, with me fumbling around and stuff to try to get my phone together, you know, to be able to record. Because it was funny. I had just encountered somebody recently. They're like, "Oh, you're one of those recorders." I'm like, "No, I'm not." Like, and lately, it's been stuff like it's been so much stuff going on. Like today, okay, today's Monday. On Thursday was the anniversary of my mom's passing. Okay, so leading up to that, I'm mentally trying to prepare myself to get through the day. Okay, so sorry, my nose is still itching. It's a lot. It's a lot to have to deal with, and especially when I'm out here by myself, which for the most part I don't have a problem with that. But when the holidays and when the birthdays and the anniversaries and all that stuff pop up, it takes a lot out of me. So it takes a minute for me to kind of mentally get through the day so I can continue to move forward. Okay, these are people. I had a very small knit family. I only had three family members that were actually my only true family my whole entire life, and they all are in heaven now. So it's like I'm out here by myself, which is not necessarily a bad thing because at least being by myself, I don't have to deal with a whole bunch of fuckery, foolery, bullshit. But sometimes it would be nice, to have at least one person in my corner that could be, helpful. Like if I extend friendship gestures, that I can reciprocate that in return if I actually need it. Otherwise, I'm cool with handling shit by myself. No problem. Like, at one point, I've worked up to three jobs at once. This time last year, because I was just, my friend, I was talking to my mechanic friend yesterday, and he was talking about his schoolwork and all that stuff. And then he asked me if I was going to watch the game and stuff. I was like, not really, because, I'm not a football person. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not a football person. I'm not into football. My mom loved football. Everybody in my family loved football. Most of the people in my family are Dallas fans. My mom was the one and only person that wasn't a Dallas fan, and then she happened to be a Skins fan. Everybody else in my family like Dallas. I don't give two fucks about football. I don't. I don't. I've never liked football. Never paid it no mind. But I like the little commercials. The commercials last night on, the halftime show. Usher did his thing, and when he came out with the roller skating and stuff, I was like, "Oh shit, come on now!" Yeah, I was feeling that. I definitely was feeling it. It was cool. He did the damn thing. So I that's mainly all that I watch the Super Bowl for is the commercials. Normally the funny commercials, which I didn't really see really any funny commercials last night that, you know, yeah. And then the halftime show. That's the only thing that I watched the Super Bowl for. So but anyhow, yeah. So then that's pretty much it. So it's like when the little thing had popped up, I don't know. Sometimes it will let you click on the day in advance and sometimes it won't. Most of the time it won't. And then I guess it has to be later sometimes. I don't know. It's just this was weird. This was really weird, you know, because I don't have to call Priceline customer service at all. It's programmed in my phone, from when I've had to before, but I've never had this issue when I do try to contact customer service, and then they don't try to help me, and then this is exactly what happened with the last hotel that I was staying at. I'm sorry, y'all. My face is dry and I can see it in the camera. Like I literally just took my shower and had washed and twisted up my hair, and then I was, going downstairs to pay for my day so I can go to a grocery store. That's literally what I was trying to do. I don't know. I look glowy today, even without moisturizing myself. Oh, I need to get some regular moisturizer. I don't know. I was gonna try that Olay Regenerist cream for my face. But in the meantime, I normally just moisturize with coconut oil or olive oil. I don't have olive oil right now. I only have some of my stuff with me right now. Like it's a lot that's been going on. Like Two of my, I would say, associates. They're two associates. They're people that I know and have interacted with. Can't really say if they can't really call them friends at this point. But shit happens. So one of them, mama just went into the hospital, like literally just a few days ago. Like, I guess going into the beginning of last week. And then the other one, daddy went into the hospital, I think Thursday night. Yeah. So, when your people go into the hospital, obviously there's a reason why, because something happened, they sick, they fell, whatever. But to know two people that have a loved one, let alone a parent, in the hospital at the same time, that's a lot. It's a lot. People always come to me needing to talk or trying to work out stuff, to problem solve. Okay, fine, no problem. It's not a problem. I don't have a problem. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem helping in general. Like I said, I just can't help everybody. Again, no problem. Still working on my car situation. So by now I should have had a car. Like I literally, when my little appointments and stuff, that when I'm going out and trying to take care of stuff, it's either I have a doctor's appointment, I'm going to check on a car, I'm going to check on a job, which I had already said when I had went on that interview. And then I had a lady reach out to me. She found my resume on Indeed, and I'm like, okay, because I literally have not searched for jobs. I haven't searched for jobs. So somebody had reached out, and then I'm literally at the point right now where I'm trying to update my resume. Because, like I said, when my mechanic friend had asked me what was I going to do yesterday for the game stuff, I said not much. I was going to work on my resume so I could finally officially start searching again. You know, that was pretty much it. But I didn't get to that point. And then now I'm just trying to get to the grocery store. And for whatever reason, Priceline, your app is not working right. So you need to have some type of protocol in place when your customers cannot utilize your website or the app, because I normally use the app on my phone. When there's a glitchy moment, you need to have some type of protocol in place when people call customer service, where your customer service representatives can actually service your customers without this sort of thing that just happened. That's all I'm saying. And I'm definitely getting the address to corporate. And I will take the time to type out. I have to send an email to Dollar Tree. The lady already, I still have my receipt, because it was, matter of fact, I don't know, it was a couple weeks ago now. But it's like I'm bombarded with my personal stuff, but when I have time to sit down and do that type of stuff, like yesterday would have been a good day for me to work on that type of stuff. I just didn't feel like it. I was tired. Like I had been out the day before. So yesterday was like, and it was Sunday. Sunday is normally a chill day, you know? Yeah, because it's still not working. I don't know why. But anywho, so sorry y'all that, when I finally come through with another video, it was, so like I said, at this point, my channel went from dealing with the crazy Koreans, which I'm still in the process. It's not like it's over. My lawsuit has not been finalized. And then, since people want to talk about my business, okay, my former coworker, she was the one who signed up with the same law firm that I'm at first. So why you're telling people that we didn't work together is beyond me, because why would I refer to you as my former coworker? Why would I do that? Like, that don't make no sense. We used to work together at the same location, the same hotel. And half the time I didn't see you because I worked Thursday through Sunday. So I normally would see you like that Monday or Tuesday when I'm getting off work. That's when, we're going to work, is normally when I would see you. Same hotel. We both worked at the Belmont. You worked the front desk. I worked the breakfast area. Same hotel, in the same lobby. So I'm just, mind boggled. But at the same time, like I said, people leave a lasting impression sometimes. And I feel that I do in certain cases dealing with certain people because once I get to the point where I feel like first I always start off by doing this. I keep you at arm's length. If you start getting on my nerves or thing is we're not meshing or whatever, fine. And then once it gets to the point where I can't keep you at arm's length anymore, if I have to cut you off, then I just have to cut you off. You're not going to pluck my nerves. You're not going to act like my mama. I had one mother. My mother has been passed now 16 years. I had one mother. One. That's it. That's all I got. I had my auntie and my uncle, and they had passed before my mama had passed. So if we're cool, cool. But the moment that we're not, it's off with your head. And then I go on about my business. I don't go into any lengthy I don't go into no lengthy descriptions, explanations about why Tracy feels like she needs to continue to move forward and keep some of her sanity, try to have some peace of mind, have hold on to whatever serenity she can or whatever. Like, I'm sorry, for anybody that feels some kind of way because I had to do what I had to do. Nobody likes to be used. Nobody likes to be talked about behind their back and all that stuff, especially from people that they used to know and interact with and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know why this thing is not working. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and start the process of uploading this video. So, you know what? Today, it's a rainy Monday. My little poof poof. I don't have my brush to little slick down to smooth my little hairline and all that stuff. But my hair has been growing, but I wanted to get my hair done for Christmas that I just obviously couldn't, like that whole little thing that happened right, at the new year when my damn phone was off and stuff. Like all of that was just a whole mess and a half. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna apply. You know what? Today's just gonna be a day. When I finally do upload videos, I try to do three at a time. It's just time for me to talk about some stuff. It's just time. Like I might as well just talk about it and get it out the way. Like, cause like I said, the lady literally just called me. I think it was 2 weeks ago. Today is what, the 11th. Let me just do the search so I don't have to do the scrolling. Okay, that was January the 27th. Yeah, it was Saturday. It was like in the early morning, like Friday night into Saturday, because we were on the phone for like a couple hours. So she had called me that Friday, early morning Saturday, because it was right after midnight. So the third made a week. This Saturday made, yeah, it's been 2 weeks and 2 days. Today makes 2 weeks and 2 days. So, and like I said, we haven't talked on the phone ever. So, and I haven't seen them in months. So we caught up for like at least the first 10 minutes. And then she immediately went into an apology. But I'll tell you about it. I'll tell y'all about it. Like I said, I'm not even mad no more. This point is very flattering to me that to know that the people that I'm not dealing with no more, I'm not talking to them, I'm not texting them, nothing. Like, they're still feeling some kind of way because I had to take away my friendship. I just had to. And they're still in their feelings about it. I just think that that's kind of interesting. I'm not here to cause no ill will towards nobody. When I come in peace. I try to stay in peace and I definitely try to leave in peace. That doesn't always happen because I can only control Tracy. Tracy can't control the actions and the speech and the stuff from other people because everybody has free will to do what they choose to do. Because I am on the spiritual path, or at least I'm trying to. It just means more people got to get eliminated. That's all I'm saying. Like that, it just has to happen, and it has already happened. But I don't bother nobody. I ain't bothering nobody. Ain't nobody bothering me. So what the problem is, Craig? You ain't got to lie, Craig. So we're not former coworkers. Okay, we didn't work together. Okay, so I don't know what purpose it serves for you in your own mind of minds that it makes you feel better knowing that we didn't work together. That to me is delusion. I don't have no reason to lie on nobody. And I'm not a dishonest person. My mom taught me to live my life by the truth and with integrity. So the devil is a liar. So anybody that chooses to lie all day, every day, is of darkness. I don't care. I don't care how much you say out of your mouth that you have the good Lord in your life. Because if you really truly did, it would be reflecting. It would reflect in your actions. Sorry, y'all. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay? That's just the truth. It's the truth. Jesus is of pure love and light. The devil is a liar. So if you have somebody that's a gossip, which gossip is a sin, all they do is constantly gossip about their co-workers, about their so-called friends, associates that they interact with, and God only knows who else. If all they continuously do is gossip about the people around them and tell lies, how is that of pure love and light? It's not. I gotta go get me something to eat. It's almost 10 o'clock. So, yeah. Okay. They say that they listen to the little Bible studies and all that stuff. And don't get me wrong, we're all human, but it's what we're led by as a person that counts. And somebody that's going to continuously gossip about somebody behind their back when they're not even around to defend themselves, that's one. Okay. And then that's all they do is gossip. And then they lie on top of it. And then they're talking about you to somebody that knows you but didn't really know the extent of the interaction or the lack thereof because I separated myself, obviously. And then they're like, well, I'm sorry. Like, I'm so sorry. I did not know that this was a thing. I did not know this was something that you were dealing with. I was like, yeah, because I never said nothing about it. You know, it takes a lot of effort and energy to keep somebody on your mind that really never even deserved none of your time, whether it was mentally or physically being in their presence. So, shit is what it is. Like, I don't have no control over stuff like that. I'm minding my business. I've been trying to work out. I've been trying to eat better. Like, my skin has been clearing up, which I've never even had an issue with skin stuff. But I could tell the difference in my skin and stuff because I'm sweating. Like, sweating releases impurities and stuff from your system. So I'm good. Thank you for being concerned. Thank you. I still pray for you because you definitely need Jesus. And that's all that I can do. All I can do is continue to pray for you and hope that you will see the error of your ways and that you will make a conscious decision to make change for the better. That's all that I can do. There's nothing else I can do. So I'm going to work on my little thing, y'all. I'm going to have to pay the higher rate today, which kind of sucks. And then I'm going to have to deal with this Priceline thing too and get me something to eat. But I'm going to crank me out a couple videos. Like, I had a whole little thing that happened yesterday too that I could record. Show my drawers, show my ass and everything. I don't give a fuck. So let me go handle this real quick. Start uploading this video. And I'll be back. I'll be back to record another video. So this is the first time y'all seeing my hair a little twisted up. No, my parts are not straight, but my hair is clean. And oh, look at that. That's a gray hair. Lord have mercy. Look, but I've earned the two, three that I have. I have one on this side and one on this side. I've earned both of them. So 2 tears in a bucket, motherfucker. Cause I've earned them. Don't care, but I still look good. All right, y'all. This video is 45 minutes. So, yeah, I'm gonna record some videos today. I feel motivated now to do so, even though it's overcast and my sun is not shining through my window and stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's funny. Because like I said, when I don't record, I get the message that I need to record, and then when I put up a video, I still get calls or texts based upon what I might say in the video. It's funny, but I love y'all. I do. I love y'all. Like, things are finally going to get better where I'm going to have more positive and uplifting things to record about. But until then, when I still have to, talk about this bad customer service or talk about these crazy Koreans and all that stuff, then that's just what I got to do. That's why my channel was created in the first place. So it is what it is. But I love y'all. I hope y'all had a great weekend. I hope y'all enjoyed the game, who actually watched the game. And, to all of y'all that had your little Super Bowl parties and had your awesome food, because that's the only thing that I miss. Because I haven't been invited to a Super Bowl party in a long time. Because, like I said, I don't care about the game and nothing like that. But I do love me some good vittles, though. Like, so if I could have, like, especially some good chicken wings, like, Super Bowl to me, good pizza, good chicken wings. That's pretty much all that I want. But if you have extras, like if you take it to a whole nother level and you want to add, or like the 7-layer dip, yeah, those are normally the things that I like to munch on if I'm actually sitting there watching the game. Like, because like I said, I literally just watched the last little bit of the game until Usher's performance, and then that was it. I went back. I was watching Below Deck. Yeah, I was watching Below Deck all weekend. They were doing a marathon, so yeah, that's what I was watching because like I was trying to get caught up, and I love me some Captain Sandy. I do. It was like I think the last 2 seasons with Captain Sandy, so that's what I was watching before I watched Usher, and then I went back to watching it and stuff like that. So yeah, those yachties are a trip, but I love that show. Like, I really love that show. Like, it's so much drama and people hooking up with people and the fights and them fighting with the other, well, not really fighting with the guests per se, but yeah, I don't know. And then like that time when Kate had folded up that little towel, that blanket to look like a penis. With the balls. That shit was funny, yo. That shit was funny. That's what you call some experience and some talent right there. That lady definitely knows her job. She could be a bitch, though. She could be a bitch. Most of the chief stews on there are bitches. I love me some Frasier, though. Frasier's cool as shit. Like, if I had to rate him number 3, Frasier, like 1 through 3, Frasier would be my first choice that I actually like as far as the chief stews. Most of them chief stews, they all bitchy. Most of them are bitchy. I like Frasier. You know, I'm not gonna talk about that right now. Anywho, I said my little snippet. This video is super, super dumb, fuck ass long. But I mean, at least it's a video. Y'all get in this video, and if I can get around to at least doing 2 more videos, you're gonna get that. If not, then maybe tomorrow. Because like I literally had some calls and stuff, and I need to go to the grocery store. So that's what I literally had planned to do this morning. So anywho, so I know the one person that's not gonna sit here and watch this long ass video, but whatever. And then I could go ahead and you know talk about the other stuff because I told the girl I was going to talk about it. I said I was going to talk about it. I just didn't get around to it because I just didn't feel like it. But whatever. People, like I said, it from time to time, people want my attention, and it's all good. I'm not even mad. I'm not like it takes a lot of energy to be upset. They even say it takes more muscles in your face to frown than to actually smile. So at this point, I would rather focus on smiling as much as I possibly can, not taking the more muscles to frown and to be upset and to get the little lines in your face and all that stuff. For what? Like, it's not even worth the time or the energy. Not dealing with the energy vampires no more. That's it. Like, I mean, I'm flattered But you don't have to worry about me. Just do you and continue to live your life. Hey. I'm saying. So let me go ahead and take care of this shit, and I'll be back, y'all. I hope y'all have a good Monday. And I hope you had an awesome weekend and enjoyed your little Super Bowl Sunday. Until my next video, y'all. Love you. Tracy out.